Live from Harbor Station, it's the Vector Spaceman Show. Now, here's your host, Vector Spaceman.
Heyo, 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 hello Space Cadets. Oh, thank you so much everybody who is here. So nice to see you today. It's your old pal Vector Spaceman. Oh, and we're getting hype right off the bat, right off the jump, right off the joint. We're back at it, you guys. We're coming straight to you live from right here at Harbor Station. Broadcasting on all frequencies to our beautiful planet Earth and, of course, our beautiful Space Cadets. Now, whether you're watching us live, maybe you're catching us after the show, don't you know that we're so glad to have you on board with us tonight. Today's Tuesday, October 3rd, 2023, and it's spooky season, Space Cadets. Ooh, yes, welcome back to the show. And if it's your first time tuning in tonight, welcome aboard. I'm Vector Spaceman, this is the Vector Spaceman Show, and you're in for a treat tonight, Space Cadets. We are showing off a brand new title produced by friends of the show. A seasonally thematic adventure made by none other than the talented folks of Nova Swarm. Yes, indeed. It's Red Zero, the horror-themed Halloween visual novel, a thrilling, chilling, no doubt fulfilling tale for us to sink our teeth into, yes, as we uncover bizarre happenings and search for game-breaking bugs. Stick around for the action. Now, if you missed the last show, we took a break from the grind of editing and filming to relax with the grind of competitive first-person shooters. As we polished off some weekly Chivos over in Halo Infinite, now we got our objective game down to a science. Hence why I was able to get today's work done even before we launched the stream, leaving us with more time for behind-the-scenes work and, of course, cool games by cool friends. Our schedule remains one stream per week as we labor away on our next animated special, but of course, if you want to stay up to date so that you never ever miss a show, then be sure to follow Vector Spaceman on Twitter, YouTube, and of course, right here on Twitch. Alrighty, let's switch audios over. There we go. It's the return of Nova Swarm Game Studios, you guys. Yes, indeed. Let's give a little shout out, huh? A little shout out to our friends over at Nova Swarm _VT3. If you're as if you're not already following Ellie and Rig and Lyra over at Nova Swarm, friends of the show, who have been hard at work throughout the month of September, producing a brand new visual novel experience for us all to enjoy. You gotta actually shout it out, Nova Swarm! It's called Red Zero, and though it doesn't star the Nova Swarm members themselves, I am told that it does factor into the expanded universe of Nova Swarm. Now, this is the second time that we've showcased a Nova Swarm visual novel on the show, the first, of course, being Stars X Hearts, which we covered back in February. A little more romantic, if you will. A little more Valentine's Day themed. Oh, and look at that, the shout-out worked. Rig's already here. Really, what could go wrong? We've successfully summoned the Nova Swarm, you guys. We're on top of it. Hello to Newt, hello to Corey, hello to Revenant Novarik, everybody who's tuning in tonight for quality content. You guys, we always love seeing what our contemporaries can whip up. Oh my goodness gracious! Check this out, y'all. Orange Onion, thank you so much for those gifted subs. To our wonderful friends of the show, I hope you guys all enjoy that. I hope you guys all enjoy your little spaceman stickers, your little spaceman emotes. Hope you all enjoy an ad-free experience. Thank you so much. Who is this? Who is this Orange Onion? Are you a big fan of the Nova Swarm as well? Look at that. Big old Rig getting his subscriber bonus. Check this out, you guys. So whether it comes to games or music or animations, you name it, we love to see folks. Oh, now we're getting the updates. That was a little delayed. Oh no, that wasn't delayed. That was Nova Swarm's Ellie coming in. Boo! Speaking of boo, you guys, we're gonna be on the lookout. We're gonna be on the hunt for little bonus Easter eggs hidden throughout this game, as we always are. Not so loud, you scared me. Well, that's the point of tonight's show, you guys. It's spooky season. We've got to get creepy, we got to get spooky, we got to get ooky, as it were. Now, where are we here? I wanted to talk about where you guys can play this game as well. So you don't have to just watch Spaceman doing it. Check this out. If we put the command red0 into the chat, then that is going to pop up a link where you can, there it is, where you can go and download Nova Swarm's latest and perhaps greatest visual novel experience over on the Nova Swarm itch.io page. Check it out, Space Cadets. Show them your support. Give it a whirl yourself. Now, as I was saying, not only are we out to experience a grand and spooky adventure tonight, but we're also on the hunt for bugs and Easter eggs and all that good stuff. We do love to find little technical glitches. Sort of imagine how the sausage gets made, as it were. The behind-the-scenes machinery powering games of all sort. So hey, I just bought 3 Atari 800s and 1 Atari 400 for parts and repair for just $300. That seems like a pretty good deal. I'm not one in the market for Atari 800s or 400s, but as an appreciator of old tech, I always like to hear about a good deal. Speaking of good deals, last time we were doing these Nova Swarm visual novels, we actually got awarded a little sticker for finding bugs in Stars X Art. So of course now we're incentivized. We can't not be hypercritical. We're going to be on the lookout for all sorts of fun stuff. But above all, we are here to have fun, you guys. So join me now, Space Cadets, as we journey to a brand new plane of horror. Settle in for a gripping tale. As we head on over to the big screen, let me put on my hands, my proper hands. Where are they? Where are you? There we go. Now we're ready to get our game on, as it were. It's time for tonight's feature, you guys, brought to you by Nova Swarm. Here is red0. Let's head on over, huh? Take a look at this, you guys. red0. And we even got the logo down there. red0. You'll get stickers even if you don't find bugs this time. Ooh, we're hunting Chivos, you guys. Love old computers, love new tech as well. Same. I'm the kind of guy who's got like a USB floppy disk reader. Not that I've ever had to read a floppy disk in years, but just because, you know, you want to be prepared sometimes. You want to have all the tech you can get, old and new. Backwards compatible, forward compatible, future-proofed as it were. Oh, you know what? Let me bob out of the way here for a sec. Check this out. Nova Swarm little icon there, and the Spooktober. This was sort of the impetus for putting this together. I understand the Spooktober visual novel sort of challenge. So all through the month of September, Ellie and Rig and Lyra were working on this game. Putting it together all within 1 month. That was the challenge. And now we get to see how it turned out, you guys. Also, shout out to October Stereo for making the amazing music in this. Yes! Ellie was posting some tracks over on the website. We got to hear the guitar work and what have you. And it sounded really, really good. So all the OST for this game, I understand, is original and done by October Stereo here, which is fantastic. Super duper cool. When is Red 1 coming out? Ah, the sequel. We'll have to see. Oh, well, we'll have to see what happens to our character if there's room for a sequel. What do you say, guys? Let's take a look here. So we have options. We can start the game. We can load a game. But all we have are empty slots. Oh, look at this. Can we still rename vectors saves? There we go. I believe this is a holdover bug from the last game. Where for whatever reason you could name different like inventory stuff. It makes sense this time. It's a feature. Awesome. Oh, hype train moment. You guys. That's super cool. It's a notebook so you can write in it. Ah, that makes sense. But what else can we do? What is page Q? What is page A? Automatic saves, quick saves, save 1, save 2. Ah, I see. I understand, I perceive. We're learning. All right, so let's start the game then. A brand new... The body. The body is a vessel. That's me. That kind of looks like me, doesn't it? Fairy helmet head. The gray. Who are you? Well, I'm pretty confident that I am Vector Spaceman of the... Oh, I can't... Okay. we'll just go with the first and last name then. Vector Spaceman. Or is the game going to glitch out on me if we have long names? Can it accept two-part names like Vector Spaceman, or should we just go with Vector or Spaceman? Let's just go with Vector. That's easy. Which color ink? Black, red, blue, green. Well, do we want to be Ellie colored? Rig colored? Lyra colored? Should we stand out? Let's just go with black. We'll be character neutral here. We got a backpack. Can I open my backpack during a cutscene? Sure can. Can I close my backpack during a cutscene? Sure can. Am I sure? I am sure. But what if I'm second guessing myself? I'm not sure. Oh, that just takes us back to the start. Okay. Let's write our name. Vector. Banana Fanafo Vector. We'll use black ink. I have chosen the name. Vector. Alright. Click. I am sure. Good. Kid. Good what, kid? Good luck, kid? Good something? Beep. Oh, just a nightmare, you guys. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. You turn off the alarm with your... Oh, the alarm on your phone. Okay. Can't even spring for a real alarm clock. USC represent... Yes! Represent those USC centaurs, you guys. All the way to state. Oh, look at that. There's Boo. Background Boo. That is a thick charging cable. Look at that. Oh, and they added little names on all of the books and stuff. All right, what are some of these names? A Buzz in the Meadow. Iron Spider. I wonder whose choice that was. For Love of Insects. A brief summary of everything ever. Very, very concise. Lily Pads. Oh, what's that one say? Tilt my head. The Encyclopedia of Frogs, for Frogs, by Frogs. Okay. All you could ever hope to know. Seems like after a long night of studying, you fell asleep at your desk. That's the worst. That's how you get keyboard face. Who is this? Haley. Good morning, Rumi. Okay, USC is a... What's the word for that? Your roommate Haley greets you in a disturbingly chipper way for this time of morning. Morning people, am I right? Am I right? Are you a morning person? Or what's the opposite? Not morning person, you guys. Co-ed, yes, absolutely. Thank you. For RC. Then again, it's rare to see her in low spirits. One of those people. One of those people. Neither. That you're a noon type of person. You're a noon type of person, Navarre. Rise and brunch. A morning person or sane. So Riggs chosen a side. And violence. Good morning. Are you dressing up today? I mean, I feel like I get dressed up every day. In a sense. But also what? Why? For Halloween. Oh, we forgot Halloween. Is today. So obviously we get to miss all our classes, right? Right? They cancel classes on Halloween? You should have known. The school's been decorated from top to bottom with everything that's screams Halloween. There's a lot of stuff that screams is a good word for Halloween. Black and orange banners have been strewn across every hallway, adorned with pumpkins and spooky paper ghosts. I guess you don't have a costume then. This is true. We're gonna have to come up with something last minute. Gather your notes from last night and place them in your bag. Do I have notes in my bag? I don't have notes in my bag. Experience tarnished, ruined. Goodness gracious, I don't even have notes in my bag. Well, if you did want to dress up today, I'm totally down to try and throw together something for ya. Nice. Easy. This is great. This is why we have chipper roommates. Or I could even drive into town to buy you a costume. This is the best roommate ever. Don't bother. Vector! Vector! Just let him help you out. Oh, come on. There's no bother at all. What would you want to be? Ooh, now these are important questions. For important Halloween times. I don't know. There's no point in dressing up. What am I, strong sad? I want to dress up as... Yeah, give us some options here. You decide to indulge Rumi in the idea of dressing up for today. What is your costume idea? I want to dress up as a... Okay, we can type stuff here. This is great. This is fantastic that Ellie and Rig and Lyra went to all this effort to do like a Scribblenauts style, put whatever you want in, and clearly, you know, we're gonna have access to all sorts of options. Let's see. I want to dress up as a Spaceman. I could go for a Spaceman costume. Sweet, I'll look for that at the Creepers costumes in town. From what you remember, a lot of the costumes at that shop were either sexy versions of whatever character or job they were supposed to represent. So what would a sexy spaceman look like, you guys? We'll have to consider this for future art streams. You know what? Never mind. What? Pomato? Are you sure you don't want me to find something for you to wear? Appreciate the thought, but again, it's alright, don't bother. Just go get that sweet, sweet spaceman outfit. But if you change your mind, text me ASAP, alright? Alright. I'll pretend that I know how to use a phone. Sigh and nod. Ah. And then nod. Oh, look at that. A crime scene. After picking up your medium black coffee, you head to your morning class. Down the hall, you see your friends chatting intensely about something. Hey, Vector. Leon. Leon is good. Hey, look at that. Is that not a Nova Swarm diddly-do icon there, you guys? What are the implications of this? This is Leon. He might look like a musclehead, but he's a lot brighter than that. Apparently, he used to be a football player back in high school and was pretty good at it. Doesn't like to talk about it much. Lore. You would make a good jack-o'-lantern spaceman. You know what? I just might. Pretty easy to do too. Just two big old circles for the eyes. I guess you'd have to try and find ways to shape the helmet bits though. Now he's part of the newspaper club that runs publications every week. We like to see publications that run every week. Oh, is this a real sticker? It is not. Oh, who's this weirdo? Good morning, Vector. It's a leprechaun, you guys. This is Sophia. She's a little soft-spoken, but great to talk to once she gets used to you. She's part of the gardening club, which is a lot more impressive than it sounds, considering the university's massive greenhouse. People who wear berets. Leon is sporting a bright red bodysuit of some sort, while Sophia is in her usual cottagecore attire. Yeah, Leon, explain yourself maybe. Why are you dressed up? Isn't the party later tonight? I ordered this weeks in advance, so I want to make the most of it. And before we knew it, he was a vigilante. I would have dressed up as well, but my wings are too big, and it would have been a disruption in class. Sophia sighs and turns to Leon. You're dressed as Red Rhino, yeah? Ahem. Oh, goodness gracious. Charging in to save the day, Rhino Red. So like a rhino beetle. More bug-themed stuff, you guys. You, Sophia, and Leon have spent many hours together watching Leon's favorite show, Hero Swarm. Okay, we're learning something here. Is the Nova Swarm like a show or a thing within this universe, maybe? Because we were told that it somehow relates to Nova Swarm, right? We'll have to find out. We're going to be on the lookout for more clues. Show usually features teens or young adults dressed as bug-themed heroes fighting monsters. Weaving through battle, Weevil Black. Oh, hold on. I've got something for this. I swear I've got something for this. Ha! We can pose too. Ha! Weevil Black. Here. Ha! Get out of the way, Sophia. We're doing hero stuff. Yeah. Ha! Okay, can I reset myself? Oh dear, I'm stuck. Let's drag ourselves back over here. There we go. Okay. We got it. Lyra has just joined the Space Cadets. Wow, you guys, I can't believe we got the Lyra V. Pose too hard, got stuck. That's the kind of risk you take when you're engaged in real hero work, you know? Can you believe I wasn't already following the great Vector Spaceman? That's right, and now you're seeing Vector Regular Man at USC, home of the Centaurs. Sheesh, Lyra. Man, even Rig's embarrassed. Glad you're having fun, Spaceman, but be more careful. Yeah, you don't want to get stuck like that. Okay. Delicate yet deadly Orchid Pink. Guys, she was on the team the whole time. I'm sorry, Sophia. I didn't know that you were part of the crew. The three of you strike a pose. Yeah, we do. Hold on. I think I can even do my pose. There we go. Yeah, strike and pose. A few other students chuckle and move about their day. She's a Slytherin, don't talk to her. Hey man. I'm pretty sure I've taken like those tests in the past. Those like little witch house, like answer 10 question tests in the past. I'm pretty sure I've gotten stuck in Slytherin house once or twice. No disrespect. Just because she's a ghostly pale, green themed weirdo who likes like bugs and garden stuff and presumably like art and things. You know, leave her alone, man. Oh, I couldn't tell what she was holding there. Some sort of purse or something. Got it. Did you take a pic of... Oh no, now he's gonna have blackmail material for days. Rub your eyes. Fastest photographer in the galaxy, Leon, strikes again. Wow, right? Hey, Soul. We're playing a brand new game released by the members of the Nova Swarm. It's called Red Zero. And for those of you who are just tuning in, check this out. If you put Red Zero in the chat, you can go and download that game on your own and play it at your own leisure and make different decisions than what Spaceman might. And find more bugs. And find more hidden secrets. Can you send that to us later? I want to see how silly we look. Roger that. Helmet gets kind of stuffy. Don't know how the suit actors do it all day. Well, that's the thing. They don't do it all day. They take breaks. Nobody tell Leon that superhero shows aren't real. I don't know if he could take it, and I don't want to be the one who has to break it to him. Pretty sure they get used to it. Speaking of which, are you two going to the party tonight? I'm feeling more and more incentivized. Like the main character looks like kind of a loner weirdo on the cover, but I'm feeling very, how you say, like welcomed. Like I have friends here. This is nice. I'm like, why wouldn't I want to go? For sure, it was all the newspaper club could talk about for weeks. and it's the headlining article for the school newspaper today. Red Ranger reminds you of Ellie? This guy here? That's a total Ellie look, isn't it? Leon brings out 2 copies of the paper from his bag to give to you and Sophia. Oh, check this out. Courtyard Hallow Party featuring DJ Skelet, the Sun Scorpio. What is VTubing? Man, I just want to dig into this. Upcoming events, Courtyard Party. What do we got here? In the Courtyard. Annual campus party held this Tuesday. This Tuesday, you guys, that's today. Wait a minute. That's not tied to the real day of the week, and it always says what day it is, does it? The event is expected to be the biggest event of the season, with guest appearance from USC alumni DJ Skelet. The student council president outlined that the party would have food and game booths. Attending students are encouraged to wear Halloween costumes. Entry for the spookiest costume can be submitted by visiting the booth next to the Comet Cafe on the east side of the courtyard. All right, we'll put that in our cap, in our brain, in our helmet, so we remember to go to the booth next to the Comet Cafe on the east side of the courtyard. What is VTubing? Page 3. Checkmate, Geminis. Page 7. Candy corn. The pineapple on pizza of candy bowls. It's true. It's not very good. Well, okay, so no, I'm sorry, I'm wrong. It's not true, because pineapple on pizza is actually pretty good. And Hawaiian pizza is a Canadian national treasure, and we shouldn't be fostering, this division, you guys. Can't we just all get along and let some of us eat pineapple pizza and just be happy and fine and full of pineapple on pizza? Most popular Halloween costumes: vampire, witch, werewolf, zombie, Frankenstein. Now actually, it's not a Frankenstein, it's a Frankenstein's monster, unless people are actually dressing up as Dr. Frankenstein. In which case, I was wrong, and I'm sorry, and I take it back, and thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Mummy, Pokemon trainer, ghost clown, mecha pilot. Had to sneak that one in there, of course. Yet another pineapple enjoyer. Yes, indeed. I put the newspaper in my backpack. It worked this time. Look at that. Can I turn the page? No. The front page of a newspaper. Thank you, Leon. Why does our school even bother with newspapers anymore? Websites exist. Well, listen, I like websites, but I do also like school papers. You want that local news, Why do you bother carrying around those heavy books? Because I never learned how to download textbooks when I was in university. Okay, he's got a point there. Yes, but what about you, Vector? Are you going to the party? Yeah, probably. This sounds great. Well, no. Oh, sorry. No. I mean no, because despite all this joy in my life, as a character, apparently, I just hate it. I can't stand it. I need to study for that exam on Tuesday. It is Tuesday. And I think I have another test for microbio next week, and possibly a lab report to finish. Vector, listen to me. You're not going to pass those courses. It's just not going to happen. You don't have it in you. So go partay. The exam's today, and we need to study. You nearly said the same exact thing last week. You can allow yourself to have one day of no study. Yeah, nerd, come on, get out there and have some fun. Jeez. In fact, he makes a gesture of pushing up non-existent glasses. Studies show that you require at least 1 day of rest to be a fully functional human. Or else you suffer what the grown-ups call burnout. Been there. Jokes aside, it's just one night. We can all hang out together, dance a little, have snacks. Hey, you had me at have snacks. I promise you don't even have to drink. It'll be fun. But then I'll be dehydrated. You gotta stay hydrated, you guys. In fact, let's all get hydrated right now. Let's take a little drink. Ah, liquid. No, I really shouldn't. You have that biology exam coming up. Vector, how much sleep did you get? Ooh, take a guess. How much sleep do you guys think we get? Because I think an ad's about to play, so we might as well, you know, groove for a second. While that plays out, if there's one thing that I wish Twitch would let us control, it's like, hey man, I'll give you money if you just don't interrupt the show with ads. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be swell? Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that be generous? Wouldn't that be audacious? Wouldn't that be prodigious? Wouldn't that be neato and nifty and real sweet? But while that plays, Leon's kind of got a point. You gotta get your sleep on. Swell, if you will, including swell. All these things, including, not limited to, swell. All right, ad is playing. We're gonna let that do its thing. I think lately, what with working on the latest animated special that we're doing, with what is eating up all of our free time, why we're only doing a handful of streams per week, we're probably only getting like 6 hours sleep most nights. And then it's up, it's work, it's stuff, it's recording, it's editing, it's back to sleep, it's repeat again. It's busy, busy days. Also, congrats, Vector, you are the first person to stream Red Zero. We did it, you guys! A world first! And you know what that means? That means that technically, no matter when, no matter when we finish this, we're gonna have the world record speed run for Red Zero. Unless somebody starts streaming it now and just rushes through it and beats it before we do. We can't let that happen, you guys. And it looks like we're back from the ad. Hello, welcome back, everybody. Thanks for staying tuned in. We're talking to Leon about healthy sleeping habits, or lack thereof. I know you have a bad habit of staying up and studying until you drop. That's true, we've got keyboard imprints on our face. How much sleep did you get? Tell the truth. I feel like the truth, you know, they say it sets you free. Maybe it'll help Vector stop being such a weird little loser loner. Come on, man. 3, maybe 4 hours? That's bad. Vector, that's bad. Why are they looking at you like that? Look at, she's so angry. He's so angry. You should try and take a nap after class. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea, Sophia. I think I had a nap once after a class, like once in my life, and it was surprisingly refreshing. And I was like, why don't I do this more often? And then I didn't. Leon isn't angry, he's just disappointed. He just wanted better for us. Yeah, I get wanting to study as much as you can, but that just isn't healthy. I look away from my friends. I can't bring myself to look them in the eyes. You don't know what you do isn't healthy. Oh, sorry, you know that what you do isn't healthy. Although you just feel like you don't have enough time to learn enough to be fully prepared for the exam. This is like a 95% and up or bust kind of guy, isn't he? I'll sleep well after the exam. No, you won't though, Vector, because there'll be another exam, and then another exam, and then another exam. And then you'll graduate. And then you'll get a job. And there'll be a project. And then there'll be another project. And another project. And an assignment. Or a client. Or a brief. Or a file even. But if you don't sleep before the exam, that'll be worse. True. Seriously, you need to sleep, Vector. Too real, you'll never sleep? Yep, if you don't start sleeping, you'll never sleep. Conversely, if you start sleeping, you'll never want to stop. Sleep's pretty sweet. As much as you hate to admit it, your friends are right. Fine. I'll take a nap before I start studying tonight, or something. Sophia and Leon look at you with worry. That's because they're good friends. They want what's best for you. I'll be fine. I'll be okay. You know, this is just how I usually am during exams. But hey, class is about to start. Maybe let's go in. Maybe let's go be, you know, good students. You gesture toward the door, making a running motion. Making a running motion? Like the hand stepping sort of motion? Or am I like running in place? Doing like a yeah. Doing like a reverse moonwalk. You're off the hook for now. But I'm watching you. Leon makes the V sign with his hands. Like peace sign? Or like Spock? And points them to his eye. Okay, like that. And back to you as he... Oh, see, he saunters even. We're just worried about you, you know? Coffee can't keep you company all the time. True. What is this on the wall? Is that a human centipede? What is that? What is that, Ellie? False. Coffee's the only friend we need, is that it? Sophia smiles and heads into class. And fades out of existence. Ecology, the study of the relationships between living organisms and their surroundings. You can click on it later to investigate. Ooh, goody. One of the many required studies for biology majors. Ah, so we're a biology major. What do we got on the shelf here? We've got hydrochloric acid. We've got something hydroxide. Happy Halloween. Sorry, no candy for you. Take one. I'm trying to take one, but it won't let me take one. Professor Fields is pleasant, super helpful, and generally gets along with all his students in class. But his exams and grading scale overall are incredibly tough. This is a weeder course right here. Fungi root systems. Are they fun guys? We've got constellations. We've got plants. We've got a lone monitor. We've got a little bottle of something. You barely managed to pass the last major exam. He says it builds character. Well, it builds a deficit in your wallet, I suppose, because you're going to have to retake the course. But hard work does indeed go a long way. Professor Fields used to work as a professional researcher, so he usually delves into his personal experiences when teaching. He's got that experience. You sometimes stay after class with Sophia and some others to hear more. He's super inspiring. Well, let's see this guy. Ah, there's that guy. Good morning, class. We've got quite a bit to review today, and I know most of you are looking forward to the party tonight. So let's get started, and maybe we can end early today. Something Field. He's all decked up, Halloween. Everyone shuffles about, getting out their various notebooks or setting up laptops to take notes. Or rather, some will pretend to pay attention. That would be me. That would be me. Except not Game Vector. No, he's super serious. He's studious. He's prepared for this exam. But he's not prepared, he's super worried. The room goes silent as Professor Fields turns around to write on the whiteboard. Who did that? You all look around the classroom trying to figure out where that sound is coming from. Very funny. Who's this goober? You turn around to see the guy sitting in the far back row wearing a creepy ventriloquist doll mask. You know, just that guy. Let's save the games for after class, Mr. Young. Professor walks to the student and confiscates the mask. But what if he's ugly? Tosses it into his desk once again, triggering the sound. And Leon just noticed it for the first time, apparently. Think your desk is haunted. He tries his best. Leon, he tries his best. The entire class rumbles with a chuckle. I'll make sure to call an exorcist after class. Yes, that's what we're here for. For ghosts and ghouls and zomboids and whatever else is roaming around here. Anyways, let's review, shall we? Quickly scans the classroom. Can anyone tell us the main 3 trophic levels? How about you, Vector? Yes, sir. Trophic levels. So this vector seems like a dork. He'd probably know the real answer to this. So let's say producers, herbivores, and carnivores. I don't know if that's right, but I'm going to act like it's right. You nod and state, matter-of-factually. Producers, herbivores, and carnivores. Excellent. It's important to remember the fundamentals. Yeah, give me a hard one. Come on. They make up each trophic level of an ecosystem. However, existing separately are our decomposers and transformers. Man, you guys didn't tell me I was going to learn stuff. This level contains our bacteria and fungi that break down dead organisms and waste materials into nutrients usable by producers, thus completing the basic food web in an ecosystem. The more you know, guys. The more you know. Professor's really getting to the meat of the lecture right now. Actual biology class jump scare. This is the most horrific thing I've ever had to experience out of a Halloween themed game. It's learning. It's knowledge. Ugh. Now I wonder, is this one of like Ellie or Lyra or Riggs like fields of interest, that sort of thing? In real life, do you guys know a lot about this sort of thing? And that's why it creeps its way into Nova Swarm stuff? Well, we'd better pay close attention, right? You pay close attention to the lecture and make sure to underline any keywords. You know it's going to be on the exam, most def. As we all know, symbiosis is the ecological interaction between two organisms that live together. Yeah, like symbiotic. Or like the symbiote from Spider-Man Part 3. Let's see. Mutualistic symbiosis allows for both organisms to benefit from one another and live harmoniously. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? This is most common between fungi and plants. You've all noticed mushrooms growing in the forest, right? The stuff you're not supposed to pick up and eat. Somewhere between 80 and 90% of all plant species have fungi partners. Wow. Wow. They use their extensive network of hyphae to channel water and minerals to the plant, and in return the plant supplies the products of photosynthesis to fuel the metabolism of the fungus. Wow. I will answer certain questions after you finish going through the story, because otherwise it might be spoilery. Well, I will say, when you were posting like images of the background scenery for this game, one of them was this classroom, and it showed like fungi root system, like this stuff on the whiteboard in the background, and I thought, I wonder if that's gonna tie in to like those red, creepy, fleshy, fungusy sort of bad guys that we know are part of the Nova Swarm lore, if you guys have ever seen the kind of stuff that they've showed off on their lore streams before. So I'm wondering if that's gonna play some part in all this by the end of it. We'll see. We'll see. Due to this efficiency, one well-accepted theory suggests that fungi were instrumental in the evolution of the root system in plants. In order to grow fruitfully, these fungi are even able to communicate with one another. Communicate even. Yeah, isn't that right that like the biggest living organism or something like that is like a huge mushroom structure on like a forest floor somewhere? Some students chuckle. Well, you wouldn't want to get intimate with someone random, would you? True. Fungi don't want to either. They communicate if they want to pursue reproductive or non-reproductive partnerships. So you can always tell if a mushroom is in the mood. They can even communicate how much water and food they share with plant partners. Quite fascinating when you consider their seemingly primal existence. Wow. Yes, Panda, I think it's a massive fungi root system. Yeah, I remember reading, or more likely seeing a video or something on that. All I can say is I watch a lot of David Attenborough and archaeobiology on YouTube. But at looks like we're at the end of our time here. Man, I love these 10-minute lectures. That was the favorite part, my favorite part of university. We'll talk about fungi and animal relationships next week. Thanks, Professor. Don't forget about the exam next Tuesday. It's a doozy. Yeah, I know. I'm not sleeping. This will be on the exam. We got Chivos, you guys. You sigh and finally close your notebook. What a class. Most students file out unceremoniously. You pack up your stuff, but hang back with Leon and Sophia in class. Well, make up your mind. Do you want to be a good friend, or do you want to go be a nerd who studies all the time? Professor, are you going to the Halloween party tonight? Those events aren't particularly for faculty, but I will be working late tonight should any of you feel the need or desire to bring me treats. You know, Professor Woodward usually goes to the events. She even brings her homemade cider. Is that even legal? I have the feeling I wasn't supposed to be privy to that sort of information, but no, my work cannot wait. You all have fun in my honor. Honor. Honor with a U, because Ellie spelt it. It's CanCon, you guys. Well, don't work too late. See you next week. I should be heading off too. See you later, Professor. Sophia seems to wait for an extra beat before leaving the room. You need as much study time as possible, though. You turn to leave the room before Professor calmly stops you. Oh no, is he gonna try to tell us that we should be, taking it easier and not working so hard, and school's not everything, and you got to enjoy yourself, and don't drink so much coffee because it's gonna give you like an arrhythmia or something? Wait just a moment, Vector. I wanted to ask you something. All right, go on, Prof. What do you got? What do you got? Or kidney stones? Oh. I have a job opportunity for you, sort of like an internship. Your attentiveness to learn is admirable, and your grades are nothing to scoff at. I know, that's not me scoffing. Actually, I wrote it, but the doc was set to British English. Oh, I see. It was the computer's fault. It'll be a long-term research project that I am leading, and I could really use your help with it. Oh no, I hope he doesn't turn out to be a villain or something. Your jaw drops at this proposal. Is this a dream? Is all your studying finally paid off? Oh no, what if it is a dream? Are we gonna wake up again? What if you don't pass the next exam? Will that affect this opportunity? Is it the animated? Is it paid? I mean, my head is spinning. I can't even form a proper sentence. Don't worry about answering right away. Think on it, but do let me know as soon as possible. Yes. Sure thing, Professor. I scurry away. I scurry away because I'm just a little guy. I scurry away from class into the hallway. Let's scurry, you guys. You feel like you have a stupid smile on your face. Oof. Breathe in. Breathe out. Secretly a rat. Oh no! I really am becoming like Palm. Okay, you're okay. Professor said you can answer at a later time. Right now, you just gotta focus on one thing at a time. One thing at a time. First things first. Oh man, we gotta study. Oh, not you again. Vector, before you go, I was just wondering if you'd come have tea with me in the greenhouse. But I might get a job, Sophia. You'd understand. No, we need to help. We need to help Vector foster good relationships with his friends, and at the same time, he's never going to come to understand that work and school aren't everything if he doesn't, spend some time with his friends. Let's go to that greenhouse. Sure. Lead on. Lead the way. You both wave bye to Leon, and you let Sophia lead the way to the greenhouse. It's the university's pride and joy. 2 stories tall, a 2-story greenhouse even. Houses a wide variety of plant species from most biomes, like desert, and plains, and forest, and forest hills. Perfect for all the ambitious biology students that attend. It's humid, but not entirely uncomfortable. It's not soggy. The innermost section houses a modest patio set, fully decked out with light tablecloths and doilies. It's just the place to be, I guess. What do we got here? We got red flowers, purple flowers, yellow flowers, orange flowers, purple spindly flowers, and that's the extent of my knowledge of flowers. Maybe that's a lemon tree. I don't know. Do lemons grow on trees? Probably. And that's one of the big old, like, pitcher plants. Oh, that's a Venus flytrap. I know that one. And those are shears. We're so good at identifying things. And those are scones. Or muffins. I'm not sure. I take it back. The garden club certainly doesn't skimp on aesthetics. No, sir. Sophia pours me a cup of tea. Are you sure it's fine if I'm here? We might contaminate it. Don't worry, we love having company around the gardening club. I guess they don't get many passers-by. I won't be doing any club activities today anyways. Man, y'all don't even do anything in the gardening club. Why not? I'm having tea here with you. Okay, but that doesn't explain why you've got nothing to do. Also, I wouldn't want to get my dress dirty. Was there a dress under there? Muffin? Sure. The Riz? Sophia pushes a small woven basket of muffins toward you. What kind are they? Lemon poppy seeds. Ah, lemons. Lemons, you guys. Gardening club has a lot of extra lemons from our tree over there. Nailed it! Nailed it, you guys. If there's one thing I'm good at doing, it's identifying a vaguely lemon-shaped tree in the background. Watching the plants grow is a club activity? I guess that's true. Somebody's got to be around here to observe. To, what's the word? To, supervise. That's it. And you know what they say when life gives you lemons? Make lemon poppy seed muffins, yes. It's as true now as it was, you know, whenever they first said it. Oh, it is a little flower print dress. Look at that. Make lemonade. Make lemonade. Well, yes, but no, I didn't make lemonade. Oh, true. True. We made lemon poppy muffins. Okay. I see your point. But you know what? That is exactly what Vector would say, because he's so primed to, like, answer questions with, like, the correct answer. I bet he's one of those people who, like, needs to be graded, like, needs to be assessed on everything, because it's all he knows as, like, a form of success. Sophia giggles and you bite into the muffin. It's crisp on the outside, but moist on the inside. The tangy bites almost melt in your mouth. This sounds very nice. I would like one. I would like one for reals. May I ask you something, Vector? What is your name? What is your quest? My name is Vector, and my quest is to do good on the test. Sure. Do you dislike Halloween? Well, nah. I don't know. I don't know how this guy really feels about Halloween. I don't know. I don't really dislike Halloween. I can't say I like it either. I almost forgot it was Halloween until Haley reminded me. This is true. Because of exams, that's right. That's right. I feel like I don't shut up about exams, but it's all that's been on my mind lately. Sophia sips her tea and gestures to you, suggesting you do the same. You take a deep breath, then take a sip of tea. It's chamomile, Sophia's speciality. She grows her own daisies and dries them out. Probably her not-so-subtle way of trying to take care of you. She knows you would otherwise be gobbling up a bag of chips. Ah, he's one of those, is he? Junk foodin'. Perhaps you need to find a way to de-stress. You know, get your mind off things. Have there been any games you've been enjoying recently? Yeah, I was actually playing Red Zero by Novaswarm. You guys can actually download it for yourself. If you put in Red Zero into the chat, you can go over to the Novaswarm Twitch.io page, and you can download Red Zero for yourself. Check it out. There are a couple games you have, but you haven't been playing any of them recently. It's true. I've been kind of busy. With, you know, important projects. I've been playing a mecha game. Oh, sure, we've been playing a mecha game, you know. Leon Wood. Leon brought me this new mecha game where you fight giant monsters. Man, you're just talking about Into the Breach. Sounds fun. What's it called? Space Warden Armored Mecha. Swam. That's certainly a mouthful. Sophia giggles as you continue telling her about the game. You aren't really lying about playing the game. Maybe for an hour last night before studying. Well, that's good. That's good that he has found ways to sort of de-stress. Take a minute, take a breather. Speaking of, let's take another drink. Ah. Like sipping the tea here in the, what do you call it? Greenhouse. Explain everything you know about the game, from how difficult some of the boss fights can be, the in-depth warden customization. So hold on, this is just what was it? Rubicon's. This is just Rig's been playing it. What was it? Armored Core? You pull out your phone to show a picture you took of your Black Warden. My Black Warden! Nice to see how passionate you are about this. Hits you just how long you've been info dumping. She's trying to steal all our secrets, or she's trying to distract us so we can't pass the test. You tuck your phone into your pocket and contemplate the best escape route. If we need to egress, we can dive out the second floor window. And then we do a roll, or like a parkour slide, off of the next building. Just got kinda rambly there. You don't have to stop, I like listening to you. What a nice friend. We're friends, Vector. Friends listen to each other, right? Kern! Hello, Kern! Kern is here to spend all of his points. I think that's it. I think he's spent. Yup. Karen, did you know that friends listen to each other? Friends like Sophia here. Down to 37? Well, you're just gonna have to earn some more. Help us make decisions here, Karen. By the way, the lily pad book in the dorm room, as I think Kieran's submitted book title, I thought so. The All About Frogs, By Frogs, For Frogs? That sounds like a Kieran title. You nod and take a sip of tea. I don't know how you do it. Do what? How you stay up so late, or early, and still manage to function and listen in class. Well, that's my secret, Sophia, is that I'm always chemically medicated on caffeine. You know me, midnight is my limit. Any later and I'm out like a light. One of those people. Probably a morning person. The answer is easy. Lack of self-care and never-ending dread. Well, when you're right, you're right. You get used to it, trust me. Your way's probably better overall. It's 100% better. Well, when you want to get your sleep schedule back on track, I can help you out. Sophia pulls out a small satchel from her purse. Oh no! Is it more poppy seeds? Is she gonna give me heroin? What's going on? Sleeping blend. Oh man, sleepy blend. It's a special blend that we made up here in the gardening club. Do we trust the gardening club? We have a couple members that also have a rough sleep schedule. So this tea is specially made with a little melatonin, so it'll help you sleep at night. Who knew that the gardening club was full of drug pushers? She hands you the satchel. A satchel even. When was the last time anything good was given to you in a satchel? You have obtained a bag of sleep tea. You put it in your backpack. Do. Thanks, Sophia. I'll give it a shot sometime. Two of you continue to converse and enjoy the tea and muffins until the sun starts to set. Until the sun starts to set? We were here all day? I had one class. And I spent the rest of the day eating muffins, which, to be fair, is not a bad day. I'll take that day. But this Vector? This go-getter? I don't know. Time to head back to the dorm and back to the study grind. We gotta see if Haley found our costume. Don't study too hard now, Vector. Look at that. It's night times. You enter the dorm room to loud pop songs coming from Haley's stickered laptop and profound singing coming from the bathroom. Probably related. Yeah, Karen, there's your book over there. Lily pads. Something, by frogs, about frogs, for frogs. Oh, look at all these pictures up here. Those look like our 3 cast members. You let out a sigh. At least it sounds like Haley's nearly done getting ready for the party. Melatonin can be naturally sourced from tart cherries is a fun fact. This is a fun fact. See, I would usually just use cherries to eat cherries because I like cherries. No sense wasting a perfectly good cherry. Just to get some sleeping aids out of it. Just eat cherries till you drop. That's my advice. Because it sounds, you know what, that's what it sounds like you're telling me. Is that if I just eat a whole bunch of cherries, eventually I'll fall asleep. Without nearly as much bravado, you set your book bag down and start unpacking your study station at your desk. We gotta lay everything out here. Readying our study station. She's a mouse? Or a cat? No, that's mouse ears, right? Haley comes out of the bathroom wearing a skin-tight outfit and a headband with mouse ears, and whiskers drawn on her face in eyeliner. She sits down in her chair and rolls over next to you, taking out her phone. Say cheese! 'Cause it's a mouse! I smile. Or do I pose? Or do I cover my face? We're already posing today, so we may as well pose. Let's pose. We T-pose. We flash a peace sign. Oh, peace sign. That's lame. That's lame. Give us a T-pose. Look at us cuties. I'll send you the pic later. So you're a mouse? A sexy mouse. Ah, I'm sorry. I got it mixed up. I should have known. You roll your eyes so hard they could have rolled right off your face. Which, to be fair, we might be able to do. Maybe we'll add that to the model's features. Come on, don't give me that. It's great that you're having fun. I just don't get why most girl Halloween costumes have to be sexy this, sexy that. Yeah, you could just be like a mouse, like a regular mouse. With like a big fursuit or something like that. Like a grotesquely accurate giant mouse. With like weird mouse teeth. And like huge mouse eyes. You know, real horror show stuff. What's next, sexy corn? Maybe that'll be my costume next Halloween. So I believe that this is more references to Broadway musical numbers. Brought to you by members of the Nova Swarm. You bury your head in your hands. Just imagine me with a big corn costume, green fishnets, and high heels. Just imagine, you guys. Thought alone manages to get a chuckle out of you. See, sexy costumes aren't all bad. They can be fun sometimes. Sometimes. Though I still think they set a bad standard for younger girls. I'll give you that. Costume or not, Halloween is the one time of the year that we get the opportunity to dress up in whatever we want and have fun. I mean, isn't that kind of what we're doing right now, but on the internet? And we do that pretty frequently, you know? Clearly, you've never been to an anime convention before. Yeah, so there's that too. Comic-Cons, Anime Norths, all sorts of stuff. Well, maybe one day you could take me to one. Maybe. Or maybe we want to keep you as far away as we can from those. And that'll be the day that I get to see you dress up for once, right? That'll be the weekend that you see me dress up. Maybe. I feel like this dynamic is just, we say things to shuffle Haley into the next room. Haley nudges you playfully and stands up. Anyways, you sure you don't want to come with me to the Halloween party? Standing around outside at night with music so loud you can't even hear yourself think isn't what you'd call a good time. You know, I've never been to a live concert before. Because I always used to think like, well, they've got like perfect recordings on like the studio quality, like CD tracks or whatever that these bands release, right? So why would I want to go see a band live? Because it's just going to be loud and full of people and like disorganized, and the music's going to sound different. But you know what? Years later, now, like, I kind of feel like, man, I would like to go to live concerts. Because you get to experience something novel, something unique. Live concerts are fun for the vibes, but they aren't for everyone. I guess they're not for everyone, but I was one of those person who was like, it's not for me. But nowadays I think maybe it would be nice to see some live music. Especially since, you know, bands, they're not around forever. Singers, they're not around forever. Sometimes they break up. Sometimes they die. All times they die, actually. You just gotta wait long enough. I'd better not. You know I still have that ecology exam coming up and all. Besides, didn't you have a boyfriend or something? What happened to him? Why isn't he going to the party with you? You don't keep close track of others' love lives, and you honestly cannot remember the guy's name for the life of you. Do they just come and go? Are we seeing a carousel of dudes? All you can remember is that Haley was all lovey-dovey with a kind of basic-looking dude for a while. Haley heavily sighs and grabs her purse from her bed. She leans over you slightly to check her makeup in the mirror on the wall behind you. Billy, he's been ghosting me for the past week and a half. Like, as a costume idea? Oh, that sucks. So you're kind of all I have right now. Oh, but that's a lot of responsibility. I can't take care of a mouse. My other friends are all taking their boyfriends to the party because duh. Okay, so Haley wanted you to be her party side piece. Why did we have to write that and then make me say that? Yeah, no thanks. Last chance, you sure you don't want to be a sexy cat? Have you got that costume ready to go? She got them long nails too. He let out a sigh so loud it could wake the dead. Ooh, foreshadowing perhaps. Haley ruffles your hair much to your dismay and heads toward my perfect helmet hair. I'm just pulling your leg. Don't stress out too much over your exams, alright? You got this. Yeah, we got this. Haley gently rubs your shoulder, her way of comforting you. You simply smile in response. Have fun studying tonight, but please put on a horror movie, or I don't know, eat some candy. Yeah, you gotta be thematic, right? You gotta enjoy the holiday in your own way. But I don't have any candy, and a horror movie would break my concentration. God, Vector, come on! Stop being so lame. Would kill you yeah, exactly. I'm with Haley. Alright, Haley and me are going to this party. Vector, you stay here and study and be lame. How about that? With a groan, Haley shuts the door with a sharp thud. A sharp thud? Alright, I'll roll with it. You know she means well. There's no need to get all huffy about it, honestly. Shrug and pull out the rest of your notes. Should probably get drunk at the party, hungover in the morning, forget all about it tomorrow. You open your textbook to the chapter on symbiosis. Compare it with your class notes. That transition to nighttime. And look, the lamp comes on. That's cool. Good job. Good job. Hours pass by and you rub your eyes. chapter is becoming familiar enough that you're practically able to recite the book entries by heart. Then we're good, we got this. But it's still not enough. Sorry, I was wrong. It's still not enough. What if it's just a fluke? What if you're only doing well due to the resources in front of you? Take those books away, and my sacred study space, it could all come crumbling down, crashing down around me. Maybe it would be a good idea to do outside research, just to further your own understanding. Outside research, you say? You dig through your book bag for anything you haven't already read through. No good. Besides your ecology book, there's nothing else that has any relevant knowledge for the upcoming exam. You sigh, tap your phone. 10 p.m. Time for another late night library run. Good thing it's open all day and all night. The 24-hour library. You zip up your sweater and grab your book bag. Emptied out in case you need more than one book. You should just have a whole separate book sack at this point. Sling it over your shoulder. Coming back with your loot. Okay, we walkin'. The air is crisp and smells like wet leaves. I better not get jump scared down this lonely road. Done this trek out to the library late at night many times. It's a nice opportunity to stretch your legs and get a whiff of fresh air after being hunched over your desk like a shrimp for who knows how long. Let's all take a moment and stretch, shall we? Let's stretch. Let's not be all contorted, huh? And shrimped up and what have you. And then we'll take a nice little drink. And then we'll continue walking down this spooky road. You've always joked to yourself that if this was a horror movie, this is where you'd totally start hearing things or see a ghost down the side. What did I just say? Luckily, this isn't a horror movie, and ghosts don't exist. So we're fine. We're in the clear. Or at least, that's what you'd like to tell yourself. Ooh. But even you notice exactly how quiet it is tonight. Can't even hear the crickets chirping. Weird. You power walk the rest of the way to the library. Just Just hustling. More books. What do we got here? Perfect Halloween. I don't know if I can read those ones. That looks like a Pichu. With the dim glow of the library lights. Oh, we still got fluorescence? The only person you see is a librarian with her back turned. What about that? What's that? Is that a librarian with her back turned? Can I click any of these books? Doesn't look like it. They must be putting books away or something. Ah, that's the one. That's the one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The lights go out. Someone pulling a prank in the library? We're back again. We're troubleshooting. You let me know how the mic sounds this time. We just restarted OBS. Real slick like that. Ellie's saying we sound a little crunchy, but how does it sound now? Maybe they can't hear us. We back? Oh, chat's working. We're just gonna have to presume that it's still working. I tell you what we can do. We can go still sounds the same as before you restarted, but it's okay, just doesn't sound the same as when you started stream. But I didn't hear the crunchiness earlier. Here's what we're gonna do. Excuse me. We're gonna go to twitch.tv. We're gonna troubleshoot this. We can just watch our own stream. It'll be a little delayed, but we should be able to hear ourselves. Okay, we're gonna turn down the station volume. We're gonna turn up this volume. Check, check. 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 We're gonna turn up this volume. Okay, that is just gonna keep repeating forever, I think. Okay, that is just gonna keep repeating forever, I think. Okay, that is just gonna keep... But no, it sounds good to me. Ellie, I think it's possible that that you might have bad webs. Are we gonna call this an Ellie issue, you guys? For the moment, we may just have to. Now, where were we? We're in a spooky library. The librarian has just disappeared. The lights went out. We don't know what's going on. And remember, you guys, if you want to play Red Zero as well, you can do so by going to Nova Swarm's itch.io page. /Red-0. Check it out. Give them some props, because they've been doing such great work on this. Now let's find out what happened to that librarian, shall we? You shrug to yourself and make your way over to the bookshelves. You run your finger over the spines as you scan the aisles for the book you need. Campbell, Carden, Carling, there it is. Ecology and Evolution of Plant Microbiomes by Vivian Carrion. Well, that's not an ominous name, certainly. Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that? What was that? People I'm making out or something here. Oh no. It's my old university's library. That's gross. Some people are here trying to study and actually get a degree. You follow the sound at the end of the row. Oh, so we're investigating now? Okay, now who's the weird one, Vector? Hey, you shouldn't be... We got jump scared. We got jump scared. Hold on though. Excuse me. Could you tone down the spookiness for a second? I'm trying to read books in the background. Excuse you. We'll just move you out of the way so that I can pay attention to these. What do we got here? We got Heroism. We got Mythical Paths to Fortune and Power by Dr. E. Spangler. We got Fears, Phobias, and Horrors. We got... I can't read that one. No doubt another bestseller. Alright, how do I scale this down again? Go back where you were. Go back where you belong. There we go. Yes, you're very scary. Yes, you did got him, Rig. It was a valiant jump scare. You should all feel very proud of yourselves. Do you feel good about yourselves for scaring a poor spaceman on Hallows Eve of all days? Honestly, Nova Swarm. Why don't we run? Now this looks like the funniest run, like the goofiest, so I like to imagine we're doing like a Scooby-Doo out of there. So we doodle-doodle-doodle-doo. I run! Props to what I imagine is Lyra doing all this line work again. You run through the aisles. You turn the corner into one of the library's study rooms and hide behind the door. Whew. Is that really the librarian? See, now, no-nonsense Vector, he's just going to presume that this is just like an overzealous, costumed participant. Is this awesome, elaborate Halloween party? That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what he would think. What was that sound? Is the call coming from inside the room? Now, in any other horror movie, this would be the point where the dumb protagonist goes toward the sound. Just like we did last time. You're right, Vector. But since we're not a dumb protagonist in a horror movie, we wouldn't have to worry about that. So we can go toward the sound. You are not that kind of protagonist, that's right. You decide to wait just a little longer, and then go toward the sound. Student? Question mark, question mark? You cover your mouth to be as silent as you possibly can. What the heck was that? You close and gently turn the lock on the study room door. The librarian and that student look gaunt, and walking with all the sloppiness of a freshman after their first frat party, almost as if they were zombies? You hold your head in shame, Of all the horror scenarios to be put in, it just had to be a zombie apocalypse. Alright, well, listen, it's 2 zombies. At what point do we constitute an apocalyptic level of zombies? Because I feel like we need more than 2. On the bright side, if a zombie apocalypse is actually a thing, at least you aren't in the middle of a giant crowd. Oh no. Leon, Sophia, Haley, all of them are at a party with the entire campus. And the test is tomorrow. You take out your phone. Maybe you can either call your friends or check the news or social media to see if hashtag zombie apocalypse is trending or not. Oh no! DJ Skelet just released an album called Zombie Apocalypse, and so it's completely messed up the hashtag algorithms. Let's call our friends. Let's call... we probably call Haley, because Haley's our roommate first, right? Or do we call Leon, because we're bros? Or do we call Sophia, because she seemed nice? And if we gotta prioritize somebody... I mean, we know Haley's at the party. Leon and Sophia... maybe they're more capable. Let's find out. Is this like a choice where somebody's gonna get zombified? I wonder if it's that in-depth. Let's see. You first text Haley asking if she's okay, but the fact that she isn't immediately replying gives you the sense that something isn't right. Maybe she's just busy having fun at the party. Normally, she'd text you back faster than you could swap apps. Always online. This is an urgent enough matter. You call it. Yeah, like, skip right to the call. In a situation like this, we can skip right to the call. Beep boop. Hey, bestie. Haley, I can't answer the phone right now, but if you just leave a little message, I'll get back to you, okay? Thanks, bye. That's very telling that she calls everybody bestie. You roll your eyes and hang up the phone. That's a good gag. That's a good gag. Alright, now let's call Leon. He picks up after a couple rings. Hello? Leon, are you okay? What's going on, man? I'm fine, can't talk for long. I think it's still out there. What's still out there? Did you find a cool bug? Leon's talking in such a hushed tone. Wonder if those zombie things are around him as well. Where are you? Is Sophia with you? I don't know what's happening, but I'm near the courtyard in the boy... Leon? The boy what? The boy what? The boys' dorm? The Boyardee Memorial Gardens? Well, that call ended abruptly. You try calling him again, but no answer. Leon said he was near the courtyard in the boy... Wow, what an unfortunate timing for his phone to presumably die. You really hope he was trying to say he was in the boys' bathroom. Okay, Sophia. She picks up almost immediately. Nice. Vector? Are you okay? What's going on out there? I don't know. I was at the party, then the next thing I knew, people were running and screaming. I don't know what's going on. She sounds worried and a little confused. Likewise, I am also worried and a little confused. Where are you? I'm at Comet Cafe. I managed to lock myself in here and all the Oh, that's great, because we were going to go to the Comet Cafe and sign up for the costume party. Or the costume contest. That's great. So, 2 birds, 1 stone, several hundred zombies sort of situation then. Alright, stay there. I'll try and figure out what's going on. But please, be safe out there. She hung up. Thankfully, it sounded like Sophia wasn't in any immediate danger. Alright, let's check the news. You check the news to see if they have anything to say about your current situation, but nothing comes... the news is too slow! That's why you always gotta go to social media. Only best costume awards, jack-o'-lantern carvings, and other Halloween festivities. You open up one of the social media apps on your phone and scroll through your feed. You don't follow anyone that goes to your school besides Leon, Sophia, and Haley. Well, this was not helpful then, so it's a little difficult to gauge what's going on in campus. The good news is hashtag zombie apocalypse is not trending anywhere, but perhaps the world isn't going down in flames. Well, shucks. I guess we were worried for nothing. From what Leon said, it sounded like something big happened at the Halloween party. Maybe that's where the zombies are coming from. It's possible that your friends could be in danger. And now we gotta decide, do we want to be a hero? Do we want to get in danger? Should you call the police? No, the police would never believe you. No, calling about zombies on Halloween? It's too convenient. You take a deep breath. In any emergency event, going through it with a calm head and a clear plan is your best chance for survival. But couldn't we call the police and say that there's a bunch of, like, crackheads? Or, like, something running around campus? Like, isn't that close enough? Conceptually? The study room seems safe enough to take your time and decide what you want to do next. Take out your phone and open a map of the school. Or like Floridians or something. Oh, check it out. All these places we get to go. Greenhouse. Alright, well nobody's at the greenhouse. We could get help from the professor. Where are we right now? We're in the library, which is... That's the dorm, that's the part... I don't know where we are. Let's go to... Where was the Comet Cafe? Parking lot. Lecture hall. School store. Courtyard. Alright, well, if that's the only place we can get to, we should go to the courtyard, because wasn't Leon in the courtyard by the boys something or another? Ground zero. Let's go. How do you get out of here? That's a good question too. Climb out the window, run out the front door, sneak out the back door. Well, it's a 2-story... No, wait, that was the greenhouse. That's the top of a tree, so presumably it's a many-story library, but we did just come into the library, so I feel like we didn't climb up any flights of stairs or anything yet. So let's climb out the window. Study room windows here on the first floor are able to open so that they aren't super stuffy in the summer. Nice. Good idea, Vector. Slide open the window, climb out, making your way toward the courtyard. We're so good at this. In these type of scenarios, there's no time to sit around. You need to see if your friends are okay. Crouching by the courtyard doors, you assess the situation. Wavering figures roam the courtyard. You'll need to have a plan if you want to make it past them alive. We could create a distraction. Or fight the zombies. That seems like that one's not us. We could, I don't know, or we could cry. We could just cry. Because what do you do in a situation like this? Maybe we can create a distraction by throwing a big rock, or a book, or a space helmet. How do you create a distraction? I don't know. You could sneak around the outer edge of the courtyard. That seems like a good idea. We're gonna sneak around. Then, we're gonna find Sophia in the cafe. And then, we're gonna find Leon in the bathroom. The plan is distraction, sneak, find Sophia, find Leon. That's the plan. Now it's time to go. I don't really know how to cause any sort of distraction. The Halloween stands and bushes provide good cover as you sneak around the outer edge of the courtyard. So that's good, we just don't cause a distraction, we just sneak. Pull open the cafe door. They're heavy enough. I seriously doubt zombies would be smart enough to know how to open it. Vector! She's got a knife. She's dressed like some sort of fairy thing, and she's got a knife. Watch where you're pointing that thing. Oh, right. Lowers the knife and bring her in for a hug. So this is why this section was unintentionally easy for some? What do you mean? I'm so glad you're safe. Are we the only ones left? I have no idea yet, Sophia. I don't think so, but I'm not certain. Leon said he was in the bathroom, on the other side of the courtyard. You and Sophia gaze through the window. The zombies are still grouped up around your distraction. So what Ellie is suggesting is that she didn't program Sophia to have a knife. The game just decided that she should have one. And it's coming to life. And it's a horror game inside a horror game. You might be able to cut behind the stage in the courtyard. Well, you keep that knife on you, and I'm sure we can cut a lot of stuff. That might be our best bet. We should go while we have the chance. Right, lead the way. Behind the DJ stage. Oh, MZ! How you doing? Coming in with the raid. You guys, welcome to the show. Welcome to the program, the Vector Spaceman Show. With me, your host, Vector Spaceman. We are playing a brand new horror-themed visual novel created by members of the Nova Swarm. So here's what we're going to do. First of all, we're going to shout out the fantastic Nova Swarm _VT3 who put together this tremendous project over the span of all of September. They did their best. They did such a good job. And I'd also like to direct you guys to the page where you can download the game for yourself. Not even their first visual novel project. Simply their latest, perhaps their greatest. Do you like getting jump scared? I don't, but it's happened already. But I feel like we're doing good. We haven't died. We're finding our friends. We're saving the day. Everything's coming up, Spaceman. Let's continue. I hope you were having a great evening, MZs. What were you up to tonight? Something fun, I hope. Something less pulse pounding. Now you are here. Now you can help us survive. You can help us make good choices. We're creeping behind a DJ stage on our way to the boys' bathroom, which technically, Sophia, I don't think you're allowed in the boys' bathroom, so you'll just have to wait outside with that big knife that you have. Vector? Oh, it's Haley. All right, 2 birds, 1 stone, 3 birds, 1 knife, many zombies situation. We ran into another one of our friends. Haley. You rush to the ground and hug her, then help Haley up. What's going on? I'm scared. You look like you got roughed up by some zomboys. You're alive, but are you okay? I think. I was making out with some guy behind the cafe, then he went to get a drink, and... Vector, we need to get out of here. That's true, I think I heard a little zombie noise. And he didn't come back. The horror. This poor girl. On Halloween of all nights. It's been going good, a little emotionally pooped, but everything will be okay. That's what we like to hear. That's what we like to hear. Emotionally, we are not doing okay because we are getting spooked and scared and startled and frightened. And look at this, our friends are unhappy. We gotta survive in a zombie apocalypse. Visibly shaken, you rub her shoulder gently. Ah, like she did earlier, you guys. Look at us learning to be emotionally reciprocative. It's not all about studying, Vector. Through her running mascara, she cracks a small smile in response. Actually, you got a big bruise on your elbow there. You didn't get bitten or nothing, did you? But I'm glad to see you out of the room for once. That's right, we're taking charge. Let's find a way out of here. Oh! Haley got. That's it. She's done. We gotta run. She's done for. Give me that knife. Haley falls flat on her face. She grasps toward you, trying to wriggle free from the zombie, gnashing its teeth deep in her ribs. Ooh, that's a bad place to get bit. That's a real bad place to get bit. I can't pull zombie teeth out of ribs. Get it off, please. I don't want to die. I feel you. Me neither. Sophia grabs you by the arm. We have to go. It's too late. She's got. Your legs don't move. Vector, are you okay? No, I pressed run. What do you mean? Oh no. What happened? Is that me? 1 + 1 equals... 1. Oh, 2. Good. All right, we need to come back to our senses here. Cold hand pats you on the head. Ah. 4 - 1 equals 3. Easy peasy. So smart, right? 81 divided by 9 equals 9. That's a square root. Easy. Although, to be fair, last time that they did one of these, last time Nova Swarm made a visual novel, we did have to do like a question on a piece of paper just to make sure we got the answer right. A cold hand pats you on the head. If 5 + 5 equals x + 2, what is the value of x? Sorry, you're telling me that 10 equals x + 2, then x equals 8. That's easy peasy. Wonderful. We keep getting patted on the... Oh, see? Man, this is what I'm talking about. Alright, well listen, this is all in bracketed, and the power of 0 means that it's 1. So it's 1 minus 1, so it's 0 divided by whatever this is, which means that it's going to be 0 anyways, right? So, done. Smart kid. Cold hand pats you on the head. I did math in a horror game! Yeah, we did. What a smart kid you are. And we're like reliving. This is like Vector's inner affirmation. Who is this person speaking? This source of his pride, which only stems from grades and performance. What is your value? Right? Right? Where did we wind up? We lost Haley, presumably. Ugh. Blink slowly. Your head is still spinning and you feel nauseous. You okay, Vector? Sophia did not hesitate. She was ready to leave Haley. Sophia twirls a ruler in her hand and comes to your side. She gently touches your hand as you try to shake yourself back into reality. We're in one of the lab rooms back in school. In case you were wondering. I mean, didn't ask, but thank you for letting me know. Thank you for keeping us up to date. It happened so quickly. We ran a long way. We collapsed the moment we got in. Try breathing slowly and rub your temples. I remember being out in the courtyard with Sophia trying to find Leon. And then, yep, yeet. But you found Haley. And Haley got. Shut your eyes, cover your mouth with your hand, and hold back a gag. It was terrified, and there was nothing you could do. Feel even sicker. Even sicker. I'm sorry. Wait, Vector? You pushed past Sophia and dashed to the nearest bathroom. Hey, maybe we'll find Leon. Make it to the toilet just in time to purge the evening's event. Tears run down your face until it's finally over. You flush it all away and head to the sink. Flush away that sadness, Vector. You look atrocious. Well, I don't know. Look, he's got a little helmet hair. That's fine. Can't really see his eyes, but maybe we put like a visor over that or something. You know, no need to make fun of the guy. But at least the nausea is gone. You wash your hands and splash water on your face. Huh! Spooky! Grah! Leon! You're frozen in place, and you can't bring yourself to move a single muscle. Well, what if I do more math? What if I do more math? Bonk. Come on! Sophia grabs your hand and forcibly drags you back to the lab, locks the door behind you both. Ears at the classroom window. You shouldn't have run off like that, but it looks like we're okay now. Oh man. She better not turn out to be like a secret villain or something. Did she do something with plants? Plants and mushrooms? Starting zombie symbioses? Sorry, but thanks for just now. I understand. But as long as we stay together, we'll get through this. Mm-hmm. I promise. Sophia smiles at you warmly. It fills you with an optimism that you haven't felt since freshman orientation. Well, what now? Well, while you were out, I found this in one of the desks. It's a map. I think it's a map of the maintenance tunnels. If we can get to the electrical room on the first floor, that should lead down to the generator room shown here. Well, hold on. Map. Supply generator. Electrical room. Wait, where's the electrical room? Alright, but to the generator room. Alright, that's fine. Meaning 0278P. What does that mean? What does that mean? You've heard of amusement parks and hospitals having maintenance tunnels. Makes sense that the school would have some as well. We used to get around to classes through maintenance tunnels. We used to have a whole, system of underground tunnels at my school. Connecting all the buildings, and that way you didn't have to walk outside in the winter. When it was cold and covered in snow. What about this note? Yeah, what about that note? That mysterious note. Steam tunnels? They could get steamy. They could get steamy. I'm not sure. It was folded with the map. 0278P. Let's remember that, team. 0278P. Everybody remember one part of that. Put the map and note in your backpack. Alright, it's in our backpack. We're good. I'm feeling a bit better now. We should get moving. So we want to go to... Oh, it's getting grainy. What could that mean? We got to go to the electrical room so we can get to the generator room so that we can turn on the lights? Was that the idea? It's not a plan, but it's a perfect plan. But where is the professor? I mean, without the professor, we're out of a potential job. We gotta consider our priorities here. Let's see if the prof is in his office. In his proffice, if you will. That doesn't look like it should be here, right? Oh, we click on stuff. We find a couple of peanut chocolate candy wrappers. Must be the professor's favorite. What's this? What's all this? Books? Look through a book? No. You can't look through a book. They aren't transparent. Alright, but what happens if I do click on a book and say yes? Advances in Applied Microbiology, Smut Fungi, Mystery of Fungal Networks. Ooh, mystery. When you pick up the book, it's a lot lighter than what you'd expect from a book of its... Oh, is there something hidden inside? Like a key? Or a gun? Or a smaller book? A key! Small brass key. Take. Yes! Point and click adventure game. Go. Desk was custom made for him by a friend of his. You sift through each of the professor's drawers and find a variety of papers and stationery. The bottom drawer doesn't seem to... But would it open with a key? Sophia gently touches the little plant sitting on the desk. Brass engraved decorations accent the front panel of the desk. If you crouch down, you can see there's a small keyhole just below the center decoration. Let's use that brass key, shall we? You insert the key. Swarm handbook. Compartment swings open. You find a small pocketbook with an embossed insignia. Why, that looks just like Leon's belt buckle. Bottom part of this sign looks like the Hero Swarm logo. Swarm ham. Like Hero Swarm? Why would the professor hide something like this? He's embarrassed that he's part of the Hero Swarm fan club. Is he that much of a closeted yeah, what did I just say? Yeah. You put the handbook in your backpack. You can read it in detail later. Okay, can I not investigate this? Like, what is all this? I feel like that's odd, but it's not letting me click on it. We are going to go to a break real fast. Let's consider our options here, cadets. And we'll be right back after this 30-second ad. I'm going to take a swift drink. Unless there's just some option that I'm not seeing. Like when I hover over this monitor, a little icon pops up. Or over this painting, a little icon pops up. But whatever is going on over here, that is not giving me any interaction. And I don't know if that's by design, if this is just the way that our professor decorates, or what's happening. But I guess we're going to find out. So let's continue investigating here. Let's look at this portrait. His painting of a field. Without the power, Professor Field's computer is basically useless. But let me open my backpack. An 8-page handbook found hidden in the professor's desk. Look at this, guys. What is this? We're getting deep lore here. What is the Swarm? The organization known as the Swarm is a peacekeeping and protective organization with squadrons all across the universe. The Swarm was founded to eradicate Malaya mycorrhizal, politicetes, aka mycores, a legion of parasitic planet killers. The Swarm main HQ, aka the Hive, is a space colony in some redacted sector. The Hive assigns Swarm member missions. Swarm is a secret organization in order to maintain balance and prevent conflict with world governments. Swarm members may undergo training at a designated Swarm academy. Once members graduate, they will be assigned a call sign. Swarm researchers do not require any Swarm designation training and may be recruited if recognized to excel in their field of research. Additional roles with the Swarm may be hired without Swarm Academy training, but are given a lower security access level than pilots and researchers. These roles may include clerical work, so you're basically just a like a receptionist. The Swarm is made up of 3 main divisions: Luna Swarm, Nova Swarm, and Terra Swarm. Search for planets that mycores have come in contact with. Luna Swarm squadrons usually work in tandem with Nova Swarm squadrons in order to optimize saving planets with life forms. Nova Swarm wardens are meant for high offensive capabilities at the cost of lower utility capabilities. Responsible for mycore eradication. And Terra Swarm, the rebuilding team. Responsible for terraforming, revitalization, and resource production. Look at all this. Swarm lore. Usually created by Terra Swarm members and distributed to other divisions. Wardens are meant for construction and defense against hostile life forms that may not be mycores. Like pirates and juggalos. Squads are selected from a number of applicants. Supply members their squad and sector assignments according to aptitude ratings, sector danger levels, and personality profiles. So what does this mean? Is this man from the future? Is Nova Swarm present day sort of thing? I'm not actually sure how that works. Juggalos are 1 tier below mycore, so yes. Each squadron is assigned a space station. It serves as the HQ for the squadron. Though other people can also live in the squadron station, such as family members or friends that are given clearance. Like Buffy. Or Jammy. Or anybody who flies by the window. Stations are assigned via the Swarm rating system, compiles individual aptitude ratings, personality profiles, and mission experience to determine each member's Swarm rating. 3 main roles. Oh, well, we know these: frontline pilot, supporter operator, and mech engineer. Classic Ellie, Lyra, Rig. Mycore basics. 3 known types of mycores that can infect planets: Type R, Type A, and Type N. They will not take damage from normal blades or ammunition. Weapons created for mycore eradication must have hard light properties or will be deemed ineffective. They infect planets in stages, draining the planets of all life, then trigger an explosion from the planet's core in order to spread its spores to other regions of the galaxy. Parasitic planet killers. Good gracious. Fire or light may inhibit organisms that are freshly infected, but may not harm those that have undergone an advanced stage of infection. So maybe we can still save Leon, because Leon just got a bucket dumped on his head and disoriented. Maybe, just maybe, we can still save Haley too, because all she got was all of her ribs bitten off and torn open. Maybe there's still a chance. Precautions? Precautions? Do we mean precautions? Must be given to not be bitten by Type Rs or ingest any bodily fluid or substance previously pertaining to a Type R mycore. Okay, so Haley may have been swapping fluids with who knows what types. Possible properties: abnormally pale skin, sharp teeth, black sclera, red iris, stretched smile, flesh tissue protrusion. So this sounds like the how you say, the librarian, librarian that we ran into earlier. Merging a form with other bodies. Rough. Alright, type A's use flora and plant life as their means of infection, so we gotta keep them away from the greenhouse. A complete type A will take over, will claim inorganic matter in its powdery spore blanket. Organic matter will also be rendered petrified, living only as another appendage to the fungi amalgamation. About type N's. Sticky tar-like appearance. It grows central bodies of fungi, obelisks, throughout the host planet to spread the infection more efficiently. Dissolve and absorb organic matter in organisms, thus making infection slow and difficult depending on the strain. Physical changes in appearance, dark circles under eyes, increased production of sweat, body oils, and sluggish behavior. Increased hunger is also common. Alright, we gotta be on the lookout for these symptoms. But listen here. Fuse with organisms. Merging a form with other bodies. Abnormally pale skin. We'll have to pay attention to this too, because that could be difficult to notice in somebody like Sophia. We got a key, we got a map, we got our sleepy blend. Though I feel like we're not going to get much sleep at this point anyways. Okay. I think we've gleaned everything we can from here, except for, you know, all of this. Whatever that's supposed to be. I mean, it clearly looks like some sort of... I mean, was anything like that described in our handbook? Powdery spore blanket? No. Central bodies of or fungi obelisks? I don't know if we could even describe that as what we're seeing here. Let's leave. Let's get out of here. This is bad news. Ecology hall, electrical. Let's head for the electrical room. The professor isn't here. Ew! Ew! Red vine-like tendrils cover the door, but not red vine-like tendrils. Like, clearly I don't think this is licorice. You try pushing the door in, but you don't want to risk getting those near those things. You should search for something to clear them away, like fire, or light, or a knife. Not strawberry flavored. Shame. Shame. See, if you want to spread your fungal spores throughout the universe, at least be palatable, man. Make it easier on yourself. Alright, we need something to clear it away, huh? Well then why don't we head to the store? Because it may have something we can use. It's locked, man. You wonder if you'd be able to find a key to open the gate somewhere. Ah. How about this brass key? Okay, not the brass key. Let's go to the lecture hall. It's nearby. Ugh! Gross, 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 gross. Janitor. There's a couple of bite marks around his neck and arms. Search the body. Well, you keep an eye out, Sophia. Keys. All the keys. You won't be needing these anymore, I guess. You've obtained the janitor's keys. Boss. Trash. If video games have taught you anything, it's that you should always check garbage cans for useful items and clues. Yes. Put your hand in the trash and feel around. Some paper. Snack wraps. Something gooey? A white ooze covers your... Ooh, no, we don't want that. Hesitantly bring your hand up to... Why? Why would you do that? It's vanilla pudding. I didn't want to know. You wipe your fingers on your pants. That's not going to look great. Go in? Should we go in? I don't think we should go in. Because that's a don't dead open inside thing over there. I don't think we should go in. I think we should go back to the store and we should bust in. Clink, clink. And now we should close this door behind us so that the zombies also can't get in. We need food. You could go for some chips right about now, but the crunch might alert some nearby zomboids. Fine. Point taken. Alright. Utilities. Book. Featured book on display is It's Fine Unless It's Not. Mental Health Top Tips and Strats. I feel like we could use some top tips and strats right about now. Take a look at the back of the book. It's mostly touching on common sources for undergrad stress, like academic, social, financial, and familial matters. Familial matters. I feel like I'm suffering from all of that right now. Under normal circumstances, you probably should be taking this with you, but they probably don't have anything helpful for surviving a zombie apocalypse. Man. We've given them all this tuition money, and they never really have what you need. Back on the display. How about utilities, huh? They try to stock all the essentials for living. We get a shopping bag, fill it with essentials. First aid, in case of non-zombie related injuries. Yes, in case we, trip and fall and stumble and scuff our legs or something. A roll of duct tape to repair whatever. Yep, just anything. Literally anything. A box cutter, since they don't sell knives. But it's fine, because we have Sophia, and she got a big knife from somewhere. And a couple rolls of toilet paper, just in case duty calls. Yes. The essentials in your backpack, keep the box cutter in your pocket. Very cool. Electronics. Overpriced flash drives, headphones, speakers hang on the shelves. They do be overpriced, though. You have a speaker that's compatible with your phone. Look at the back specifications. It's loud, battery-powered, and works remotely. Ooh, we could make a distraction, maybe. You take the speaker, you put it in your backpack. Always seen these lighters by the checkout counter, but never had a reason to buy one before. Take a lighter? Yes, because some of these things don't like fire. We figured that out, right? Because we read the book. And we'll never throw it away again. But what about a flashlight? Always need a flashlight. They don't like light. I think we've emptied out the space. We could take a cool hoodie, but I don't think that that's what we're supposed to do. We are supposed to go to the electrical room, and we are supposed to shine a light on these goobers. Ha! The soft hiss, they disintegrate. Nice. We've done it. We've cracked the code. Push open the door and gaze at the descending staircase. Oh no, now we're gonna get pushed down. I don't suppose the elevator worked. Did the elevator down works? Well, no, it wouldn't, because it'd be electrical, and all the electrical is off. Take a deep breath, lead the way. Large generators fill most of the room, but all of them have been covered by the red flesh roots. Okay, so these are flesh roots. So this is exactly what we saw in the professor's room. They're down here too. Looks like it. At least the door out of here looks safe. Carefully open the door. No sign of any zombies so far. Ooh, which way? Do we go left or do we go right? Let's consult our map. We just came from down the electrical room, right? Which way do we want to... which way do we want to go? Presuming that we're, right off of that generator room, we could go to the right, and that would take us to a loading bay? Or a supply room? Or maybe I'm overthinking this. Maybe this map isn't actually accurate. Let's find out. Let's go left with the greenhouse storage. No. These things probably like the greenhouse. Let's go right. Let's see what happens. I think I went left. There's a door straight ahead of you and another hall on your right. So I think that's the greenhouse storage. So let's go. Check the door. Enter the passcode. Ooh. Ooh. I'll bet it's 0278P. Eight? Where is my... 0278. Maybe just 0278. Let's try that one. Try again. No. I was wrong. Okay, we don't know the password. We'll go down the right hallway instead. Yeah. Or the supply room. Nothing but whatever entity has attached itself to the doors appears down the corridor. You're almost expecting a zombie to come running down the hall towards you at any moment. I feel like it's been oddly quiet. Not to say that you'll be lowering your guard at any point. Sophia skips ahead of you and looks down each hall. The left hall is a dead end. Right hall it is. Two of you check the door to the trash compactor. It's blocked off by bodies, maybe? You check the way to the storage room. It's also blocked off, leaving you with only one way to go. I feel like we're getting railroaded. You know what? That's probably for the best, though. You don't want people, like, backtracking and getting lost all the time. But you disguise it like it's their choice. Railroaded? Railroading's when you're unfairly forced or led to do something. Like when video games give you a bunch of options, but they all actually result in the same thing. But there were lots of choices up until now. Yeah, but down here all the other options were blocked off. You know, it's like how somehow the zombies wanted us to get down here. Maybe the real zombies were the developers themselves after a whole month of working on this project. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. With a big sigh, you turn the handle on the door before you. It's locked. Well, it's a good thing that I have so many keys. You take out the janitor's key ring and try every key until the door opens. Click it. Oh, it's the prof. No! My internship! Sophia, Vector, my two brightest pupils. I'm so glad you're here. So glad. Professor Fields? Welcome to our final class. Oh no, it was him all along. I knew he was too cool. And then we're gonna the true horror, no job offers after college. No. I would have even taken an unpaid internship as long as it would lead to opportunity. And then we're gonna find out that this guy's related to Lyra somehow because he's got the same hair, and it's gonna be a whole Nova Swarm lore dump. Oh no! He's got sharp teeth too. And that guy's missing a head. If anyone has any questions, please ask them now. Yes, actually, I do have questions. Did you release the zombies? You were the ones. We aren't just zombies. My cores, dear Vector. The correct term is my cores. But yes, I did have a hand in the events of tonight. Just a hand. Just a hand. It was so simple, too. Release an infectious being into a crowd of costumed partygoers with no concern of spreading any sickness or infection they may contract. And now they're our cores, yes. Not just my cores, our cores. Most of them don't even have Halloween costumes with masks. Hey man, they're doing their best. Some people, you know, they're just trying to be sexy corn and like, you know, whatever. Not that would prevent them from becoming one of us. Not that would prevent them from becoming one of us. Why'd you do it? Once upon a time, I was tasked to develop a cure for this infection. In secret, I was provided with equipment in order to run examinations on the source of the infection, within reason and under the watchful eye of the swarm. Over time, we came to understand the true nature of the Mycors, for you see, we are not capable of ever destroying them. They are connected to presences all across the universe, an infinite network of consciousness. It's absolutely beautiful. Why am I still alive? Yeah, can I just OD on Sophia's sleeping pills at this point? A rather bleak question, don't you think? He thought I'd be much more enthused about this. You could have infected me or killed me as soon as I stepped foot in here. Why me? You'll have to thank your friend Sophia. No, I knew it! She was in cahoots. You're one of them? Pale skin. Creepy. Plant stuff. We should have known. We should have known all along. She's been from the very beginning of the night. Her will is truly amazing. She was able to protect you all this time. In truth, I myself may have been wanting to see you here before me. I myself have been wanting to see you here before me. But why? I've always seen so much potential in you. You're the student I'm most proud of, truly. You deserve the choice I'm about to propose to you. Think carefully, but I will need an answer immediately. Oh no, we're gonna get a quick time event. Will you join us? That doesn't sound like a great option, you guys. Let's save. Will you join us? Never! Please reconsider. I don't want her. Then don't. Maybe just don't. It's really not so bad, Vector. Won't you join us? Never! Please join us. I don't know how many times I can say no. If you join us, you won't have any worries. No thinking about tests, or money, or loneliness. Please join us. Nope, I'm being stubborn. You guys chewed up my friends and put a bucket over Leon's head. Haley, Leon, you and I, we can all be together forever. What if I just skedaddle? Did they just switch the positions of those so that I might accidentally hit it? Creepy. How dare you? You were the one who took them and got away with it. Took Haley and Leon away in the first place. There's no way I would ever join you. What do? Stab him? No, because knives don't work. Run! Sophia's blocking the door. What? Sophia is like 3 feet tall. I think you need to sleep on it. Oh, slip. Yet another nightmare. You turn off the alarm on your phone. Did we just New Game Plus? Seems like after a long night of studying, you fell asleep at your desk. Good morning. Greets you disturbingly chipper for this time of the morning. And again, low spirits, morning. Ace. Oh. You aren't supposed to be awake. You try to scream, but you can't. Did you have a nightmare? It's okay. I'm with you. Forever and always. Sophia takes a syringe from the nearby table. Sophia, stop being weird! Good night, Vector. A wave of drowsiness passes over you. It gets harder and harder to keep your eyes open. Ugh! Ew, gross! Face! Ending S. Sleep tight. 1 out of 14 endings. 14 possible endings. Wow. These guys, 2 out of 9 achievements. Oh man, we gonna be Achievo hunting? 0 out of 1. Oh, we got stickers for the different stuff. That's cool. That's cool. It shows up on your notebook. That's cool. That's cool, you guys. That's cool. And that's 1 out of several possible endings to Red Zero. Remember, you guys, you can play Red Zero yourself at this link. Big round of applause to the members of the Nova Swarm. We apparently got the subjugated ending there, which is no good. But because we are so clever and so forward-thinking, let's load up that decision-making part again, and let's see some of the other ones. Will you join us? Never! No. And then we say no. And then they try to trick us. But we say no. And then we stab him. You get out the box cutter. And you stab Sophie on the heart. Oh, Vector. Because knives don't work, you guys. They should have let me use the flashlight. Why can't I use click and drag? Point and click. Sophia takes the box cutter, tosses it aside. Just go to sleep. And then we get this again. And does her face disappear? Face. Face. Forever and always. And then do we look gross again? Yeah. Alright, so that all leads up to there. But I wonder... if I refuse, and then refuse, and then refuse, and then refuse, and then accept, like I got tricked into it, does that give us a different ending? Versus if I accept at other levels? Wrapped in a tender embrace, your mind, your body, your everything, I'm one with the rest. Ooh. Oh, we finally get to have our test, you guys. We get to judge, or be judged. Okay, we have... What are the 3 trophic levels? It's producers, herbivores, and carnivores. What is the question? Oh no, I didn't read the books. All the books. Let's go with C. C is often the right answer. What's the question? What? Oh, it's down here. I wasn't reading properly. What is a relationship where all species involved benefit from the interaction? Mensalism, mutualism, parasitism, not B. Mutualism kinda sounds like it might be. Apotheosis. Something else? But maybe it means the same thing here. Mensalism. Let's try mutualism. When in doubt, go with C. What percentage of plant species have fungal partners? Ah, we knew this one. Lots. 80 to 90%. What are we? Together. A smile spreads across your face. Congratulations, Vector. You got everything. You guys, I'm so good at this. Congratulations. Everybody's gathering around in a big circle. There's a penguin there. Congratulations, you guys. Big claps, big claps all around. That's right. Congratulations, 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 congratulations. And Toji's there, and all my other friends. The first time in a long time. You feel truly happy. And I've got my face still. Nice. Ending dub. We are one. 2 out of 14 endings. 3 out of 9 achievos. I got another chivo. Look at that. Okay, but, follow me here. Here's the thing. What if I accept right off the bat? I feel like that fade was a little slower. Tender embrace. Right. Producers, carnivores. Let's get some of these wrong. Google. Let's see what happens. Parasitism. Very few. We are happy. Well, you got at least one thing correct. Oh, so we did actually get all of them right earlier. You feel truly happy. Ending dubs. Okay, so there must be so many other routes that we can take then, because we're only getting the option for 2 different endings here, right? Because we can't escape, we get put to sleep, and if we accept, then we go to that test screen. So there must be routes that we can take where, well, maybe Haley and Leon stick around for longer or something like that. Or maybe there's routes that we can take where we find other ways to defeat them. I wonder if there's even a way where we can get away for good. You guys, I encourage you all to check this game out for yourself. Again, follow that link in the chat there. You can download Red Zero from the Nova Swarm itch.io page. And you can probably find links there to their last visual novel as well, Stars X Hearts. I'll hint, one of the major forks is when you first go to the courtyard. Yeah, so I wonder if we had gone to the school store first and gotten like the, what do you call it? The speaker and stuff like that. If we took that to the courtyard, then we'd have stuff that maybe we could create actual distractions with, and that might open up other routes. I'm thinking of ways that that this could have worked. Or if I'd gotten the flashlight or the lighter earlier and then gone back to the professor's office, maybe we could have shined away some of that stuff that was growing in there, found some more stuff. Ellie, Rig, Lyra, fantastic job, as always. It was a great... Oh, look at that. We got a little 4-colored pen there. Guys, look at that. Blue, green, red, and then the other side's usually black. Those color choices, they're like one of those clickety pens. They're like one of those clickety pens, guys. But no, you guys did a fantastic job on this. Just like the last one. Perhaps even better. And Space Cadets, one more time for a shout out. If you're not already following Nova Swarm, then do so. It's imperative that you do. Big shoutouts. What do you mean I have to wait 13 minutes and 5 seconds before giving another shoutout to the Nova Swarm? Jeez, Louis, what? Trying to censor me here on twitch.tv on the Vector Spaceman show hosted by me, Vector Spaceman? Alright, but go check them out. Go check out their game, download it, play it, spread it around, just give it to your friends, infect others, just like a my core. Or an us core, if you will. An our core, as Rig so rightly said. We had a lot of fun tonight. Now let's head on back over to the main screen. We're going to sign out for the evening, and we're going to choose somebody to raid so that we can spread the good word of Red Zero before we send you guys all off for the evening. Here we go. Back to the main. Wrong screen. Here we are, main screen. All right, what do we got to do here? Got to turn off my hands. Got to change stuff around. Got to get ready. Let's go check on twitch.tv and see who else is streaming tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if some friends of the show are doing stuff. Maybe we want to go say hello. May I mention that Lyra is currently being interviewed by Irisu? Well, then let's go say hi to Irisu and Lyra. I know that I saw a notification for that earlier. Then that's what we're going to do, Ellie. Target locked. Now, everybody, what do we want to say when we raid in the Irisu's channel? We're going to say hello to Lyra. And we're going to say, we are one. We're going to say it like this. We're going to go, we are one. Just like that, you guys. All right? Just like the mycores. Let's set up that raid. Here we go. We press button. We target. And we're ready to go. So once again, you guys, thanks for tuning in tonight. I want to thank each and every one of you for being here, wherever and whenever you are. Big thanks again to Nova Swarm for putting tonight's game together and for letting us play it on stream, giving us the opportunity. And you all, I hope you all get the opportunity to play this game as well. Make your own decisions. Make good choices. Make bad choices. Find fun ways to change the outcome. Until next time, you guys, I'm Vector Spaceman. This is the Vector Spaceman Show. And we'll be back next week, same time, same place, right here at Harbor Station, 8 p.m. Eastern. And we'll catch you on the other side. Until then, of course, no matter what life throws your way, good luck and Godspeed. Now, stick around for that raid, because we're about to send you off for some more fantastic content for your evening. Say hi to Lyra and Idrisu. And remember to say, we are one. We'll catch you next time, you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.